Not offended yet? Ready for something a little racier? Maybe more disgusting? Definitely a little more shit faced. We're the podcast your mama warned you about. Welcome to RDS Gaming After Dark. Good evening, and welcome to RDS Gaming After Dark. We might be the most fucked up place on the internet next to 4chan. And, well, some of those darker places on Reddit, Vote, pretty much any other message board you can go on. Anyways, it's me, your MC of the night, Racer. And I'm joined by a pair of boobs. Yeah, we're still trying to get the whole two bald heads in a shirt thing going. Sorry, it'll be like a Patreon thing, or maybe, I don't know. It'll be a subscriber reward. We'll figure it out. But anyways, Zero.
Hey, what's going on?
And Blackson.
Hey, everybody. Do we have to polish up before we do that?
There'll be some baby oil involved. Definitely some baby oil. But, like, I mean, we had a discussion in between, and I'm glad that like Black Sun signed on full time with us, because I already adjusted the logo and shit, and if I had to go back and pull that out again, I'd have been really upset.
Someone might have been getting hurt.
Somebody, yeah. I don't know who, but somebody.
I know who. The motherfucker that only lives 10 miles away. Me.
I would guess it would be the engine in whatever car I stumbled into.
Well, that might be true, sir. That might be true.
By the way, for all the fuckers out there that drive two manual cars, one a 6-speed and one a 5-speed, I want to know how many of you also try to go into reverse on the fucking highway.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it happens more often than I'd like to admit.
That don't work very well.
Nope, you get that nice grind. But on the bright side, Subaru builds really strong transmissions. That's completely a lie. They don't. They're glass. So I don't think I'll ever have any problem aside from having to replace all the gears.
Well, reverse anyways. Just keep a few extra reverse gear sets on hand.
But yeah, baby, it's after dark, so we're going to talk about some fucked up shit. We're going to do some fucked up shit. We're probably going to scar a couple of listeners out there that didn't listen to their parents and got on YouTube anyways. That's right, I'm talking to you.
Sometimes it's best to listen, kid.
But yeah, like and subscribe. Get all your friends to watch. No, seriously, I'm not begging. I don't give a shit. Like, subscribe, do whatever the fuck you want. If you're part of the community, you're part of the community. Leave a message, we'll talk. Don't leave a message, do whatever. Listen, like, it's all good, baby. We're still gonna do this shit. We are close to 50 fucking episodes. That's almost 100 hours of content for you people. Come on, interact with us, talk to us, do something. Or don't. Again, honestly, I'm just going to hang out here, have a beer, and we're going to talk about some fucked up shit.
Sounds like a real good plan.
You're saying there's a little bit of fucked up shit going on.
Yeah, I gotta make sure not to hit those buttons at the same time. Y'all start talking at the same time, it's weird. One shock at a time. Can't get both. Oh, well, it was, I mean, again, I'm not going to go into any great detail, but we have a coworker. Let's just say that it's a nice guy. He's genuine. He's earnest. He's okay-ish at his job, but he is not everybody's favorite person. And apparently he has a zero rule where if it's green, homeboy don't eat it.
You don't like that green shit, huh?
Yeah.
Zero rule?
Yeah, you know, where meat is the only thing you ever eat.
Oh, I love that rule. Now I understand
Yeah,
why you called it the 0 rule.
yeah, I bet you do love choking on all kinds of inches of meat. You
Oh,
big
yeah.
gay bear, you bearded bear.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's the Louis C.K. moment.
Yeah.
Um, so we're all sitting around after stuffing ourselves at lunch, and this poor guy had to eat something green that potentially makes some of your excrement smell funny. Yeah, I really at this point, anybody that listens to it anytime in the near future that knows me will know exactly what I'm talking about. But and they made him try asparagus. When the caterer was like, "Hey, dude, this is gonna make your pee smell funny." So we're talking after we ate, and everybody's pretty good mood. It was a beautiful day. And then I bring up to a couple of guys that weren't there that the caterer was telling him about this, and then just fucking nothing, like a quarter second of silence. And this is why I hired this guy. Out of the blue, he says it's gonna be kind of hard to smell it when you got to squat to pee.
Johnny on the spot.
Oh
Yeah.
my fucking god! I haven't laughed that hard, and I don't know how long.
You gotta cherish those moments.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Normally, like I know if he is not the person that has to work the weekend, I know we're gonna have some fucked up Friday night texts. I got a text of a 30 pack of Natty Light tonight.
God damn.
And he's like, oh fuck, hang on. Because my memory is occasionally shit, especially if it's written down. Nectar of the Gods.
Nuh-uh.
So I sent him a picture of a bottle of Bud Light, and he's like, "You classy bastard." Like, there's not a ton of people, and I got an aside here because this is more fucked up, and you both are clued into the backstory behind this, but there are a few people I would like more just to go out and fucking have a bender with than this guy. He is fucking hilarious and one of the most good-natured people I've ever met. Like, he deals with a never-ending stream of bullshit between the guy he works with on a daily and me. And there's parts of it that he takes to heart, and I feel bad about that. Like, if you tease him, he'll later call and be like, "You weren't seriously serious about that, right?"
Oh, damn. How long's he been working with you?
2 years.
And he hadn't figured it out yet?
Oh, dude, it doesn't matter. He's worked with the other guy for like 5 years, 10 years, and he still calls him.
Poor dude.
Like, he was, and this was early on. Like, dude had only been on his own for like a month, and the other guy was in my office, and we were talking, and dude called in. The first guy I hired was giving him shit, and he hung up, and he's like, "Fuck. I shouldn't have done that. He's gonna think about that all fucking day, and now he's gonna call me on the way home." Sure as shit, he did.
He knew what he was doing. He was going to enjoy it, but then he forgot about the repercussions afterwards.
And it's honestly just because he's a genuinely good dude. Like, he really wants to do well. He wants to make sure he's doing okay. Like, in 2 years, I've had to pull him aside and have one conversation with him where I was like, "Dude, you fucked up. Please don't do this again. No, I'm not mad. I'm just a little disappointed. Let's fucking fix it and not worry about it again." And he never did that shit again. We were good.
Gotta love those people that actually learn from their mistakes.
So I was like, all right, we're cool. But yeah, now for the super fucked up portion of today's story. Because we don't have as many social gatherings as we used to have. And you guys have heard my stories many times about the old ones.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, looks like homeboy's up to his old tricks again.
Oh, why am I not surprised?
So I guess on the bright side, the person in charge of hiring and firing people isn't going to have an issue with him. But yeah, I had a feeling, but I had all that confirmed today, and I'm like, God damn it. Can I not just go to fucking work, do my goddamn job, and go home?
No.
Apparently not.
Like, why this shit gotta be happening? I don't need to be privy to this. And you got all the exact same tells. Like, your wife must be one dumb motherfucker to not pick up on this. Because I can. And I don't even live with you.
Another new car coming in the future?
Oh, no, he's solid on that. Like, I gotta give him credit. Homeboy is not doing that dumb shit. He is more doing the extramarital dumb shit.
Well, yeah, he kind of bought his way though last time to smooth, make sure everything was nice and good.
Well, yeah, and technically he's back to approved on other shit now. But yeah, that was not. Like I said, I had my suspicions before, but had it confirmed today, and I'm just like, no, come on. Ugh.
Never gonna be satisfied. Gotta keep going for that one that you're not supposed to have. That forbidden fruit.
Like I can't say it here, but also got another funny nickname that y'all need to hear later because it comes from outside. It's pretty goddamn funny.
Oh shit.
That should be good.
Somebody was saying something.
I I don't understand that kind of behavior, man.
And there's no understanding it. Like I get it on a very psychological level, completely distance yourself from everything. I get it. You're trying to recapture something. You're trying to find some piece of happiness. You're trying to do whatever. Like, and it's I don't care who you are. It's healthy as a human being. If you're in a monogamous relationship, you're going to find a person attractive. The difference between being a decent human being and just being a fuck ass is whether you act on those feelings or not. Like, if you can't remain loyal, don't be in the relationship. Don't be in the marriage. Just go. Fucking go. If it's that important, that piece of ass is that important to you, then give up half your shit and go. But nah, most people don't see it that way. They figure they can get away with it for a lifetime. And apparently you fucking can. I'm just bad and can't be that kind of person.
That some people are just blind, or they may not be blind, but they don't want to admit it and deal with it. I've seen that before. It knew it was happening. They just ignored it and didn't want to deal with it, and yeah,
Yeah, I gotta admit, I've seen that too. Like locally in my town, I've seen that. The people that are just like they know it's fucking happening, they just don't deal with it.
they don't have to start over themselves and try to and try, but it's yeah. How can you be with someone that way? I don't understand that. Other than they're settling and they're getting by with the status quo.
Well, I mean, that's I'm gonna drop in my personal. I freely admit it. I'm retarded. I'm a dumbass. Lots of people say they wear their heart on their sleeve. Mine's apparently on the glove. And everybody, if you have feelings for a person, you make all kinds of excuses. Maintain a little bit of that self. Don't follow my example in that one regard. Like, maintain for the self. Trust those doubts sometimes. I may come back 6 months from now and be like, nah, be retard. It works.
Just don't ever go full potato.
Man, I'm pretty sure I passed potato a while ago. Like, I'm full on Irish famine now.
Yeah, you might actually be.
But that's the thing. You will make those excuses. You'll ignore shit. You'll ignore warning signs. And then you'll think you're paranoid or jealous or some other dumb shit. And yeah, there's no place in the world. I'm sorry. I'm going to go out there. And if you're a teenager listening to this shit, let me tell you right now, there is no place in the world for jealousy. Let go of that shit. If you're adult and you're still jealous, get some fucking help. It's just not, it's not healthy. It's not good for you as a person.
No, no, it's not. Say, I've been there, done that. Nothing major for a while now. Did a little bit, a few years back. Kind of had a little bit, but it didn't control me or whatever. It just kind of it showed that I had maybe some feelings there I didn't think I had.
Like, jealousy makes people fucking completely and totally irrational and do completely and totally stupid fucking shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm.
Like, shit that a normal person would never fucking do or would never act. Like, jealousy is one of the weirdest fucking emotions, I guess, because it will turn a perfectly normal person into a fucking monster. And, like, there's no reasoning with them, no matter how hard you try. There's no getting them to change their mind or getting them to change their fucking course through things. That it's fucking over.
Well, that's the thing. Jealousy, like most other things, changes your perception of the world around you.
Oh yeah, it'll bring out all kinds of interesting lies out of people too. It's I've been seeing recently locally myself. It's actually been kind of entertaining. Found out a new one today. No, yeah, today. Found out a new one today, and said person, they supposedly they had to they moved here within the past 2 3 years. I'm from what I'm gathering from Ireland. The IRA over there, they were throwing fire bombs and shit, and family had to move and come stateside or whatever to get away from it. Not sure why they're being firebombed supposedly, but yeah, okay, whatever. Well, moved. What was up in the Midwest? Just moved here. Has a girlfriend here now, and apparently charmed her with his Irish accent, which I've never heard myself. Speaks pretty much like a normal American person. And yeah, found out today that another guy I know actually called him, and he was out with said girlfriend. They were in the mall shopping. He answered with a real heavy Irish accent, supposedly, or an attempt at one. And yeah, he was told, "What the fuck are you doing? Talk normal and hanging up." So he started talking real quiet. He's like, "Hey man, what's up? What do you need?" Yeah, he's kind of full of a lot of shit.
Yeah.
People are real dumb.
This guy's a medevac pilot also, but has no card for it or pilot's license I know of, and is currently pissed off at the Coast Guard too because apparently was out with medevac and was saving people off of a boat, and then the Coast Guard showed up like half an hour before they were done, and then took all the credit for it. I guess there's nothing on the news about it though. Any of these big things that he's been to.
Well, damn.
Yeah, nothing really ever comes together when you actually go and actually check it out. I think he's trying to impress us.
I'm sure. But again,
I
people
mean,
are
I mean,
fucking dumb.
I'm super rich and like all kinds of stuff.
Let's say I got my Lamborghinis in the garage currently. I think I don't really care for it. I'm gonna trade it in maybe for something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might try a McLaren or something next.
Maybe get you a nice Maserati or something.
Yeah, just I might just put a bunch of them up on the wall and just throw the darts, and see where it lands.
Throwing darts, come on.
Am I
What, you
supposed
prefer
to?
ring toss?
Maybe, but there's better ways to make these kind of decisions.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Research. Make an active decision.
Oh no, you can't go about that way. That would make too much sense.
Something has to make sense.
Yeah, I feel you there. Just sometimes with some people, none of it does.
I mean, we can set fire to things. That makes sense.
Arson is definitely the way to go.
I don't know if it necessarily makes sense, but it's fun.
Found the fire bomber.
What firebomber? I don't know what you're talking about.
Now we know why the fake Irish dude had to leave Ireland.
Uh-huh. Black Sun, it was you.
No, I'm only 1/3 Irish. The IRA wouldn't let me in.
Those bastards.
I think you're severely mistaking the actual heritage pride there. Like, if you're steady enough to light something on fire or fire a gun, the IRA is pretty much good with you.
Thanks for continuing to expose me.
That's what good friends are here for, buddy.
I mean, you're barking up the wrong fucking tree as far as the IRA goes.
There's better places to join.
Oh no, I was talking about barking up my tree. Like, I'm not going to be a supporter of violence in that sense. Like, way too much family history involved there.
Yeah, Racer is very Irish.
Just a little. I have some, but I don't know. Yeah, the full extent where it all comes from. Have not done that research. Interested, haven't got to that part.
Good luck with all that.
I don't want to find all the mass murderers in my family tree, so we're just going to ignore that shit. When you do those online genealogy things and the response you get is, oh God.
Are you sure you really want to know this?
They just send you an email back that says you broke the server. We can't help you.
Well, we can't help you is involved.
Some of this stuff is classified. We cannot release it to you.
Your kind aren't welcome here. I'm sorry. The customer service representative that was handling your case had to go into therapy. No good can come of this. We sacrificed a version to Beelzebub and still the visions come. I don't know.
Maybe it wasn't a true virgin. She's a dirty, rotten liar.
I mean, that's a possibility.
I mean, in that case, how you doing?
Yeah. Speaking of, I was supposed to make an appointment. There's mention of some Asian ass available.
I believe that was slap my Asian ass and call me holy fuck.
Yeah, I'll take what I can get. When are we gonna do this?
You can do better. In fact, I can probably get you a list of verified witnesses that will attest to that. Okay, there was a question on Reddit today, and it's self-deprecating humor. And seriously, if we ever develop a fan base, and no, I'm not going to sexually harass anyone, I'm just saying, should I meet one of our fans and end up in a relationship with them in a healthy, normal manner, not that that'll ever happen, it's a self-deprecating humor. Again, I just want to put that out there because it's going to be on the internet forever, and it's going to come back and haunt me. I already know this. There's a question on Reddit today that you come home and every person you've ever had sex with is sitting in your house. What do you say? And my first thought was to make the finger guns and go, well, this isn't the first time everybody here's been disappointed.
Yeah, that's one way to go about it.
And then, of course, it had to make a best of post where somebody's like, hi, honey. Oh, wholesome memes. Aw, good for you. You married your original sweetheart. Aw. Wow.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't work for me. Yeah, no. Well, in the current situation, be like, so who's first? And hopefully at least one would step up.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I like. There's a part of me that's like, yeah, go back to the past. But I also know how horrible the past is.
The past has
What-
not been good to you, my friend. That's a terrible idea.
In that situation, like I said, it'd be like, So who's first? And hopefully I get lucky at least with one. Nothing long term or permanent. Just let's have a little fun, and then I'll continue on my way. Been there, done that. Don't want to keep it. I know all the shit that happened before.
So yeah, if you're out there, you're in a happy relationship, things are going good, take a step back. Appreciate that shit. Cough, cough, zero. Cough, cough.
Yes, I know. I do. I really do. And I think that's part of the reason why I have such a hard time understanding the fellow that you talked about earlier, like how he can do that. Because I'll be 100% honest. I am happier today than when I first got married. I'm that's 100% true. Like I can't imagine myself being with any other woman than my wife. Like usually when I talk about my wife, I reference her as the lady that treats me far better than what I possibly deserve. And that's how I feel about it. This is one of those subjects that I have a real hard time talking about because I honestly don't know why she loves me the way she does. Like, she understands me. Like, she understands I'm a huge fucking nerd. She is not, by any stretch of the means. She isn't into sci-fi movies. She isn't into comics. She isn't into video games. We share very few common interests, and I don't know if that's one of the things that keeps everything interesting for us, maybe, and makes it to where seem like they're always fresh and new. The other day I was at work and I was just kind of thinking to myself, and I was like, oh wow, the one and I have been together for headed towards 15 years now, and we've been married for 11. No, that's not right.
12.
12, yeah. Like, and it just doesn't seem like it's been that long. Like, I I had to stop and really think about it, and when I did, I was like, it does not seem at all like it has been that long. And it's just one of those things. People always talk about finding their soulmates, and I believe that I stumbled upon mine and was lucky enough to seize that opportunity.
As they say, time flies when you're having fun.
We do. We do have fun. And we also have good friends that surround us. Like Racer and like Black Sun, who do help to remind us, appreciate the things you have. I have a spectacular wife and I have 3 kids that I say are assholes, but I know every one of them loves me and I love them more than I could ever possibly describe. The little shit is just that. It's little shit. I honestly, I lead, in my opinion, a life. No, I don't have all the money in the world. No, I can't provide my kids with the newest and best everything, but it doesn't matter. We love each other and they're happy. And sometimes, that's honestly, that's more than a lot of people have. And I feel bad for people that don't have that.
Happiness is a lot more valuable than most people realize.
Hey, did y'all listen to this queer getting choked up for the last 5 minutes? Like, he started out all teary-eyed and shit, and then he got it together, and then he fucked up some dates in his head, and he got all funny and laughy, and then he ran it out and got all choked up again. Like, that is a big homo sandwich right there.
Yeah, it is.
God, you're so gay. You love your wife.
I know, it's terrible. But yes, Racer, I am grateful for what I have.
Well, good. Your wife will threaten to brain you every day, but I'll remind you every day how lucky you are.
Like I said, I have good friends that remind me.
Except on Fridays when you don't work and you're like, fuck that guy. I don't have a break. I don't remember him. Yeah, I had to get shit. Sorry, audience.
Yeah, no, when I saw your text, that was immediately what I thought. I was like, shit! I forgot to text Racer this morning.
And we all enjoy kicking each other in the ass for reminders.
That's all right.
That's true.
When I end up invariably, through some horrible accident, dead on a Friday morning, I'm going to come back and haunt his ass and be like, motherfucker, I told you! And then every Friday, like 4 o'clock in the morning, my ghost is just going to poke him in the fucking forehead until he wakes up. Are you forgetting something, motherfucker? Because that's the kind of fucking passive-aggressive, sadistic shit I would do as a ghost.
I could totally see you doing that.
Yeah, would not be surprising at all.
No, not out of the realm of possibilities whatsoever.
And that's it. And I keep putting this message up there, and I realize this is a part of my healing process. Yo, fucking, the world is so goddamn complicated. So fucking complicated for so many people. Or at least that's the way we all want to see it. Like, we go through our day-to-day lives, and we want to look at everything and be like, ain't nobody ever been through this shit before. Can anybody understand how I'm feeling? Nobody's ever had it this bad.
No, someone's always had it weird.
We make those complications for ourselves, or we choose to accept those complications for ourselves. And yes, most of the time it just makes our lives easier to accept that, to feel like we can't control it, like we can't do anything. It's bullshit, folks. I'm not saying chase your goddamn dream and fucking run away and go to another country or do some other weird shit. No, not all of our dreams are fucking gonna be achievable. But if you have a little bit of perspective, you can take those risks. You can do those things. But you can do them in a way that's acceptable. Don't fuck your future over for some mystical temporary gain that you think is going to fix things. That's dumb. Not everything is going to be solved by hard work and time, but 90% of the shit can be. Put the work in, put the effort in, take a chance, do some shit. But always keep in mind, it's your perspective. It is always our perspective that holds us back. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. In many ways, I've been blessed, but in many ways, I've fought tooth and nail. And it's easy for me to sit back and say that. Again, nobody's lived the life I have, nobody's walked the road I have. So it's easy for me to say, yeah, shit was fucked, and I made the best of it, and I fought my way above it. And there's people that have had it 100 times worse than me that are 100 times more successful than I am. You know why? Because they didn't let their perspective drag them to the bottom and keep them there. They exceeded that. They surpassed that. And that is possible for every fucking one of us. But there is rarely a get-rich-quick scheme that works, or that one magic bullet that makes everything better. The one thing I am convinced of, and I can say this wholeheartedly. Now there's splits to this, so I'll go over each of those. Number one, the people you surround yourself with will make the darkest days easier to get through. I am not saying it will solve every problem. I'm not saying it will make everything better. And that is the other side of that split. Yes. I derive no unending sense of joy from doing this. It makes me smile. It makes me happy. It lets me vent and be angry and crazy and be something outside of myself, outside of my perspective. I am also fully aware that the roller coaster I currently ride is only a roller coaster because the times that I'm alone seem so much more empty because of the people that aren't in it. And the times they are so bright that a normal day seems dim by comparison. And maybe that's dumb, and maybe I'll get over that. But that's the way it is. That's my perspective right now. So for everybody out there in TV land, you grab a hold of those fuckers, the people that make the day brighter. I don't care whether it's a friend, it's a romantic partner, whatever it is. If there's a person that makes you smile, that makes you happy, you let them know and you hold on to them. Because that's what it is all about. We are all neighbors, and in some senses, we are all family. There is no skin color or religious or ideal barrier that we can't overcome as long as we remember that. You find those people, no matter what walk of life they come from, they will make your day better. And you hold on to those people. You let them know what they mean. This rant brought to you by Bud Light.
You classy bastard.
Goddamn right. Only the finest of beerish water served in this house.
Hey, if what's that whistle gets the job done.
Oh, yeah, that's it. I mean, we all have our relationships, but it's all family at the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned. And the family you choose means much more than the family you're born with. Unless you're real fucking lucky. In which case, hopefully, they're exactly the same.
Going back to that old saying again then.
The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb.
That's the one. Ooh, that one's a little bit stronger.
That's what you get. Getting sloppy.
No, it tastes really good still. Not sloppy yet. I'm trying. It's not happening yet though. Still has a nice vanilla aftertaste, though.
Mm-hmm.
I got hops, man. I got nothing for you. Although me padre did comment that he was glad I turned him on to the Cherry Admiral.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is some tasty stuff. Say, not normally much of a rum drinker lately myself. Used to drink all kinds of it. So I did enjoy it while was visiting there. But now, yeah, back to the bourbon, and I managed to find some really good, cheap bourbon. A winning
Well,
combination.
we'll see what life holds in the next couple of months. May have to have another get together. Christ knows it can't possibly be as depressing as the last one.
Oh yeah.
That's right. That's for you, everybody out there in TV land.
No, say should be grand time, and yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Things are getting a little tighter here. Say I will have some time off coming up in 2 months, basically.
Yep.
But
Yep,
I'm
that
gonna
would be.
be restricted by yeah.
Yeah. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
Just saying ahead of time. If it's gonna happen, we might have to have a discussion at some point about that. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, half the reason these assholes show up is to see you, so it's just intuitive for me to make sure that happens so I can actually see people.
Oh, I got yeah. Well, not really yelled at, but I got bitched at again recently. I was gonna get severely hurt if I ever did that again.
Oh, good, then I'll do it. Let's see that lay down. That ain't gonna happen. I know she ain't gonna go toe to toe with me.
Yeah, I kind of figured that I would be getting that, and I'm sure I will be told that again. But I got called all kinds of nice names as everybody showed up last time. I rather enjoyed it.
Well, we'll see what the world holds over the next 2 months. We may have another live episode, folks.
Another instance of you're going, wait, what the fuck? Wait a
No,
minute, this is fucked up.
we'll actually have a live episode this time. We won't just skip that shit.
Yeah.
All right. I see that never did get put out there with Zero's dumbfounded response, did it?
Yeah, we never got more than 5 minutes done either.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. We had good intention.
Yeah, I don't think good intentions were involved in that.
Probably.
Yeah, call him what you want.
But yeah. Alright. We got any other venting to cover?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm good. I went over the one the one real bright moron that I got to deal with today and learn to do stuff. I'm kind of good for now. That and I think my schedule is straight for now. We'll see. It may get new revelations tomorrow, and they may try to change it again. But we'll save that for next week.
Yeah. So earlier today, I was dicking around on YouTube, and I came across the video like 10 things you won't eat again after watching this video, and one of them was gummy bears. And they're like, Gummy bears are made out of gelatin, and gelatin's made out of, animal bones and skin. And then they proceeded to be like, and that's just wrong. And I wanted to say, fuck you. I'm going to eat what I want to eat. And I'm going to continue eating animals just to spite you. Go to hell.
So you're going with waste not, want not, and use everything you can.
Yeah.
It tastes good. Fuck it. I'm going to eat it.
I get pissed off about those people. You shouldn't eat animals. I got news for you. I'm at the top of the food chain. I'm gonna fucking eat animals. Deal with it. If you want to eat fucking leafy green shit, that's fine. I don't give a fuck. But don't tell me I'm wrong.
Did they show you how hot dogs are made too?
Yeah. And again, I don't fucking care.
You're not really the audience that video is targeted at, of course.
Probably.
Well, there's no probably about it.
The hot dog deal is much better than when you actually get to go through the actual like plant where they do it and see it all done in person. I guess it has a little bit more of an effect, but still it wouldn't last.
Nah.
Yep, they're using it all. All right. I'm not big of a hot dog person as it is.
I get the people that are like, killing animals is wrong. That's fine. If that's your opinion, that's fine. But that's not my opinion. Like, I know I've said somewhere on one of our episodes that I'm a hunter. I love deer hunting. And as far as I'm concerned, that's a far better death for an animal than being fucking lined up in a goddamn slaughterhouse and getting your head bashed in with a fucking sledgehammer.
Some of them are electricity, some of them are nail guns.
Now, yeah, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here.
Okay.
Just in the particular framing of this situation. You seem mildly irritated at whatever vegetarian or vegan or socially conscious person, whoever posted this video. Did they, at any point, break into your house and put a gun to your head and be like, motherfucker, watch this video or I'm going to kill you and your family?
No, they did not. You're right.
Well, let them make whatever the fuck video they want. How many people do you think appreciate what the fuck we got to say?
Probably not that many.
There ain't
Let's be honest.
No sense in getting upset about that shit. Fuck it. Yes, there are people out there that have extreme opinions on both sides. All of them are wrong. Because guess what? It's individual opinion. Fuck it. And that's the thing. That's what I love about YouTube. I can click on a video. There's even people that I like, that I respect. They have great video editing abilities. They do a good job. They have great framing. And I'll watch some of their shit and be like, they're dumb. Back. Okay, what else we got here? Oh shit, 10 things about blah 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 blah. Let's click on that. Yep, this is dumb too, but it's my kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Don't throw out hate for that. Yes, you love meat. We get it. These motherfuckers have every right to be like, you shouldn't eat anything with a face or made from byproducts of a thing with a face. As you do to go, I love eating things with a face.
Yeah.
And that's it. And that's where you run into dangerous territory. If you can't stand up to being questioned, if it bothers you to be questioned, that means you don't have as much faith in your opinion as you thought you did. Oh, shit.
What?
There was more than a half second of silence there, like people were thinking. I heard gears clanking.
There might be a little smoke, but
That's it. Any any true opinion, any true discovery or discourse comes from dissenting opinions, and we should let people have dissenting opinions. I'm not saying we should allow everybody just to go out and be crazy and do weird, fucked up shit, but under the right circumstances, we should be able to talk about it or make a video about it and all kinds of other weird shit on YouTube. Like, seriously, we are not the deepest, darkest part. We cannot begin to compete. And trust me, I've been up for like 70 hours straight in the dregs of YouTube and been like, how the fuck did I get here? And what is this? Oh God, this isn't incognito. This is going to be in my history.
Oops.
Oops.
But weird dude making salsa videos, wearing nothing but a diaper, that's your prerogative, brah. You do that. You be you.
Did you fall onto a video like that?
No, I'm just saying that's the weirdest thing I can come up with on the fly. At the moment, that's not going to get us on government watch lists.
There's probably a chance we might already be on government watch lists.
Probably, but I still like to keep our NSA agent entertained.
They
But
appreciate it.
You gotta understand that, as far as I'm concerned, you gotta understand the fact that those dissenting opinions, while they can be frustrating, you can't let them take an active part. Respect it and abstain, and that's it.
I know, and I know I shouldn't be irritated with it because that is their opinion, and they're more than entitled to it. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions, and that's part of what makes people is the fact that Racer, you have a different opinion on things than I do, and Black Sun, you have a different opinion on things than Racer does. So it's just, I don't know why it rubbed me the wrong way so bad.
Because you really wanted some fucking meat right then. You're like, this motherfucker's trying to take my meat.
What do you
That
think?
might be true. That might be true.
Well, let me ask you this: when is that not true?
Never.
Exactly.
Like, he could have been sitting there with like a 5-pound bag of beef jerky in his hand, eating it while he's watching the video, and been like, this motherfucker's trying to take his bag of jerky. I'm going to send them a nasty fucking message. You get the fuck away from my jerky! Whoever runs the channel is just going to be like, what the fuck is this? I didn't say anything about jerky. What the fuck is wrong with people?
Just gummy bears and hot dogs. What the fuck?
And that's it. I get again go back to my government teacher, my senior year, junior year of high school. I can't remember now. It's been too long. Jesus Christ, that's sad to say. Your rights end where another person's nose begins.
That's funny because that's the exact same thing my freshman history teacher told us.
I never heard that in history.
Like almost verbatim.
You're out west, man. They don't teach shit like that out there. It's kill him. Take their wallet.
Midwest, not that, not full West. Well, I used to be more my government teacher. He was more just the monotone lecture and just droned on. It was not very. It was a hard one to pay attention in.
But again, we've come out multiple times as saying we are accepting of viewpoints in every walk of life, because that's what makes a community. That's what makes things interesting. I'm not going to shut you down just because you don't agree with me. Like, you can come in here and be like, Final Fantasy VII is the worst game ever. And you'll be like, you're dumb, but why do you think that? And that's it. You have to be able to stand up to dissenting opinions. If you can't stand up to dissenting opinions, then you don't truly believe in what you're talking about. Or you don't care enough about what you're talking about to support it.
Yeah. Well, my sister has a friend that I know very, very well that's a vegetarian, and she and I have always agreed to disagree on the whole not eating things with faces.
Look, I don't give a shit. Honestly, personally, I have no stake in hunting or anything else. If you tell me they can lab grow a motherfucking New York strip that tastes exactly the same, that costs no more, I'm on board, man. You line that shit up, I will cook the fuck out of it. I do not care where it came from, as long as you don't like feed it to me and then you're like, ha, it was people. They'll be like, all right, vegans are right. You are kind of a dick.
Yeah. That's some Soylent Green shit right there, man.
That one had a really good face. It wasn't a free face either, by the way.
Yeah, let's go out on a limb here right now and say RDS Gaming does not support eating human beings. That's one hard line I'm willing to take.
I think I can agree with that, Racer. I think I can get on board with that stance.
Like, if we get flooded with comments and find out there's a secret cannibal group that exists just to comment on YouTube videos, number one, I'm going to be surprised. And number two, we will talk about being anti-cannibal every episode just to keep your attention.
Yes.
Yeah, we could easily handle that.
But yeah, that's it. That's my soapboxes for the night. You ought to be able to do about 80 loads of laundry off this shit.
There you go, Zero. You're set up for a while.
Yep.
He gonna make somebody a good wife one day.
Oh, thank you, Racer. That's so nice.
Just make sure you can cook, cause
And fold.
Yeah, I know. I gotta have something to make up for the looks.
But yeah,
He'll do the washing. That's about it.
unless somebody else has a YouTube video they want to call out with no links.
I'm good.
No, I think I'm pretty good now, bud.
Good. Again, thank you everybody for listening. This has been another episode of After Dark, and things will only continue to improve from here. So we thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.